Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Iron Man streak. I am BD1P, as I just said like 4 seconds ago, and this is going to be a lost run for run number 107. For today's question of the day, it's going to be a shout out to the guy in the comments who always gives you the weird, fun, like, animal fact for every streak video. I want to ask you guys, if you were an Animorph, you know, the book series, The Animorphs, what animal would you turn into, and why do you think it would be that animal? Anyways, let's get going here. Hard mode lost run. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Your seed is going to be B4OJ2BCR. We have the new patches finally out, so we have the Holy Mantle icon next to our health, plus the half soul heart. A little jarring, I'll be honest with you. I kind of prefer to the old way. I'd rather have no HP there and then just the mantle icon, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna split hairs over a very simple issue like that. Anyways, let's do it here. Yeah, we had a really short video yesterday. It was a nice forgotten run, but the Lost takes a bit more practice, I think, personally, so we'll go with this guy, and we'll make it a bit of a longer one today, but I have a pretty stacked schedule. I gotta, you know, record this, maybe record some description as well for the, oh, I don't even know. For the, channel, but I also am going to a concert today for 100 gex, which will be very entertaining. I have my outfit already on and planned out, a very simple, just lazy concert fit, so I can be a little comfortable while I'm dancing around to the songs. You know how it is. And then, aside from that, I have to edit a bit when I get home from that. I have to come home, and I gotta edit the Terraria stream. If you guys don't know, I usually have an editor. His name is Cosbed. He's a very prominent figure in this community. He's done a lot of my, almost actually, every single edited video for me since he started editing, and the dude's amazing. But he is in college right now, and you know, obviously, to take your pick here, but like paying for an education and getting your education done right, or editing for BD1P, what's the better what's the more important thing in your life? It's going to be college. So he's taking a bit of a break, which is fine. You know, I'm not like, you know, I'm so mad about that. It's more just like, it's going to be a little bit more work for me to edit, but that's fine. I mean, I have the time to edit. I have time to do that kind of stuff. Also, someone on Steam is like, I want to watch you. Broadcasting disabled. Okay, here's the thing. I want to give a quick preface here. So, on stream, Wednesday, we had a viewer-based Terraria server made, and I had to add a bunch of you on Steam for that. Please do not, like, send me, you know, while I'm recording, you know, weird messages, or I want to watch you broadcast and shit, because, like, that's just a little weird. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of that. I want to just record my video. If I add you on Steam, it's for a viewer-based thing. It's not to be, you know, buddy-buddy. Not saying I don't want to talk to you guys, just, like, it's a different kind of environment there. I'm trying to record a video, not see 5 notifications for, you know, this person wants to watch you broadcast Isaac. It's distracting. It messes my commentary up and everything like that. I gotta have a good focus on my videos here, but hey, it's a learning experience for all of us, right? I'm not used to having a community, so I'm trying to learn, like, where do I draw the line with this stuff, huh? That's a good question, though, like, for real. I was talking to yesterday, me and Olexa recorded some videos together, and we were talking about just, like, after we got done recording, obviously, talking about just community-based stuff and how Isaac is and all that, and one of the things I was curious about is, like, if you are a YouTuber or someone who has a community in the comments, let me know what you think about this, but, like, where do you draw the line for your community interaction? Because it's really hard. I'll go cursed from here. I feel good about this. No spiders, though? Pills. Ooh, hello, Guppy's collar. All right. Tears down sucks, and infested is very okay. Like, where do you draw the line for, you know, viewer versus friend versus, like, someone you don't want to interact with at all? Because I have a lot of people in the community that I've met through YouTube that I would consider to be more friends than I would call them, you know, quote-unquote viewers, right? Like, for example, people who have been on my channel since, you know, before I even started doing YouTube videos consistently, you know, like Quark, Antares, XYRT, like, people like that, like, I would consider them, obviously, still viewers, but I wouldn't ever call them, like, a fan. I call them more just, like, friends over fans, just because, like, they've been here for a while, and I've played games with them in the past, and I've talked to them in the past and stuff, so, like, that's a different kind of air, I feel like, than, you know, like, for example, if you've only been watching for, like, let's say a month, right? You are still very important to this community. I'm not trying to, like, downplay your importance to my community, but it's really hard to try to quantify where the friend stuff starts and where the viewer stuff starts. Also, I have a bruise on my hand right now. Played a bit too much Mario Party Tug of War yesterday. I made the bad choice to rotate the stick with my palm, and that was you know, a mistake. There's a whole warning on the minigame for like, hey, don't use your palm, dumbass. And what do? I use my palm. It's very weird because I'm very, very small. I'm a very small YouTuber still, right? So I don't really consider myself having a community. I see you guys mostly as just like, you know, I wouldn't even say like viewers. I would say just people, you know, that watch my videos. I feel like viewers is reserved for when you have like, you know, a really, really large following and people are just, you know, watching your stuff because they really like watching your stuff and you have a kind of a fan base built around you, which I don't think I would say I necessarily do yet. That's not a complaint, it's just an observation, obviously. But, like, I'm just circling back to the Terraria thing. Like, I added a lot of the stream viewers on Steam because I was like, okay, I have to add them on Steam so they can join my Terraria server. That's kind of the main point of it. And after that, I was like, I'm not going to have to block anybody or on anybody else just because I trust you guys, right? But I got to realize now, too, that, like, because my community is growing, I do have to have kind of a more attentive look on the people that I'm, you know, letting into, I have my personals and stuff like that because, oh, that's really bad as this character. Because, like, I'm small, but I'm no longer insignificant, I would say, so it's really, really hard to put myself in the shoes of somebody who needs to really watch what they're doing and saying online because it reflects back on you. Like, a month ago, or I would say even, like, 2 months ago, perfect bomb placement. I would not have given a shit about who added me on what and what happened out of that, but now I kind of have to, like, watch that, I feel like, because people are, a lot of you say in the comments like, oh, I didn't know you were this small of a YouTuber, I thought you were bigger than this, which is a very nice compliment, thank you. But I guess I am growing, I'm getting a bit more significance in this YouTube field, so I really do have to kind of watch myself more, because I've said it, like, in past videos, I've, you know, said the town that I lived in or my hometown, and, like, you know, I said all this personal stuff that I figured would never really come back to haunt me just because, like, I'm never going to have that stature of being somebody who that really matters to anybody else with. So I got to really watch myself more, I feel like. It's becoming a bad habit. I got to break that sooner than later, you know? It's going to take a long fight here, by the way. Luckily, I didn't even say this, but Book of the Dead is one of the best items as the Lost. It's literally just, like, free defense for you as this character. Okay, pop back up. Come here. Saving a bomb in case we fight, Min next, like, boss fight, some kind of harder boss. I would even use it on, like, maybe Colostomia, whatever his name is. I'd use it on him for sure. We just gotta make sure we're watching our HP. I mean, our mantle, sorry. And just being safe here. I think Book of the Dead is like having a second mantle, pretty much. A very nice, replenishable, and OP mantle. It blocks incoming shots. It kills enemies when they touch it. Like, it's really good. It's really good. And that's pretty bad for us as well. God damn, man. We've gotten 2 really good defensive items, and everything else has been pretty shit so far. We need to get a Devil Deal here that has a really good amount of either DPS or just some kind of tier augmenter, homing shots. I can't dodge without losing my bones. Homing shots, piercing shots, just any kind of upgrade to, like, literally any stat that we have. Because right now, man, like, our tiers down actually hurt us more than I think you would think it would. Nope. Okay, I did not get hit there. Good. And you can see right now, our DPS is taking forever to kill this singular boss here. Now, this boss, I will admit, should not be a floor 2 boss. He's got too much armor, too much HP, and is overall just unfun to play as, or play against. And focusing is kind of hard to do when you gotta dodge all these weird shaped tiers, and then this big explosion in the middle of the room. We're getting it down. We're getting it down for sure. Might be a bad place to be. We'll find out. Okay, we're cool. That was good damage for you. Okay. I told you guys, save the... I can't hit him now. Okay, cool. Good armor there, dog. I told you guys, using the bomb on this guy is much better than woodworm for us, or worm, whatever you want to call him. Even though these are getting very close to us, please, 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 no thank you. Okay, we should be 100% fine here. I do not see us losing... Okay. Gonna say losing our mantle, but here we are now. Be a little careful here, will ya? Focus, a little bit focused. There we go. That was a little bit close, I won't lie. That was very close. Trinket there, and... I mean, that's, like, really good is the thing. That's, like, insanely good as this character. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, man, we need to get some kind of damage here, but Damocles might be the answer to all of our prayers. Well, well, well. I guess you take this. You do now actually want to fight your bosses. You will get 4 boss items now on this floor. So Mirror Dimension is like a must-have, and everything else is kind of like, who cares? So the way Damocles works with this character is that because you can't get hit for like any physical damage unless you want to die and come back to life. Oh, hello. Well, Jesus Christ, we're having a great run right now. It will never drop usually. Now, it could happen where we get hit, die, respawn with Guppy's collar, and then it could drop and kill us again. But the chance of that happening on a run where we have Damocles and Birth right now seems pretty low to me. Can we also get 2 item room items here from Damocles plus the knife piece? How does it work with story items? Honestly, I don't even know. Go above these fools. I gotta go down there anyways. But yeah, I'm making some big changes to this channel very soon. I guess not big changes, but I have talked about in the past, aka literally like just yesterday's video, that I kind of want to ditch the green screen for now. It's becoming a hassle to use just because you got to keep your lighting. You have to have very consistent lighting for this, right? Like right now, I have a light up there. I have half my window cracked open, and I have 2 lights on over there to keep my green screen evenly lit. Because if that screen is not lit, it'll bug out to hell on you, which is never a good thing. We put ourselves in a bad place right there. Thank God we lived that, though. So I kind of want to ditch the green screen. My issue that I had yesterday, or that I was thinking of yesterday, is that currently my background to my webcam is like just my couch, and I kind of need to have, I think, a cooler background if I want to have anything at all, and I'm going to make one custom, actually. Oh, I should have just booked the... Why am I an idiot? I'm going to make a custom background, actually. I have a really, really cool plan for it. Nice damage. Look at that. I'm not going to spoil it yet. If you're in the Discord, you know what I'm going to do, and it's actually really, really cool. It's a bit of a price investment, but at this point, man, like I can spend the money to make my videos look cooler. It's kind of like an investment return, right? I think also technically it could be like a tax write-off because I do this as a job now, so I could use that excuse of like, hey, this is just a tax write-off for me right now, leave me alone, which I guess would pass because it does help my job. I mean, there are like, for example, some of my, I'm not going to say, you know, this person did this, but a couple of my streamer friends have used like tax write-offs to justify buying video games for stream, which may seem dumb, but think about it this way. When a game comes out, we have to buy it and play it for its relevancy, and lo and behold, like this is for our job, it's for our relevancy, so like it is technically, it's not essential, but I guess it does qualify still as a write-off, so I can maybe use, like, that same excuse to write off buying what I need to buy for this cool little stream background here. There we go. Just kill Wormwood, man. I want to fight this guy right now. We're still in the clear with Damocles. We're going to get 2 boss items here. And then if we choose to fight Colostomia next, we will get another 2 boss items, which will put us very far ahead of everything else in the run. That's really good. And luck is also pretty good. We also might get a perfection drop next floor for us. We should have gotten it already, but I guess we just didn't see it yet, weirdly enough. Let's fight. We can do this. We can beat this. And if we die, we have like a 25% chance to respawn with, what's it called? With Guppy's collar. So I feel pretty confident. Okay, do this. Do this. Why did you go at a weird angle there? Help me. That gas being there is not good for me. Get down! We're safe. Don't worry. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Keep on the top. Good. The bomb out there. Lovely. We're doing way better on this fight than we were last time because we have Stapler and the Screw. Those singular 2 like stat upgrades for us have made this boss fight take, maybe like half as long for us right now. Maybe like exactly half as long for us. Back it up. Focus here. Focus here. This is very important for you. Every jump that he makes could be your death. So make sure you're just there. And we're fine. We're fine. What are our items here? Damage, please. Okay, syringe is speed, and that's even more tier rate for us. We're actually almost at our cap already. Our shot speed is a little bit wild. I kind of want to have a little bit of a lesser shot speed right now, but hey, we can manage with this, right? I'm not going to complain about having a free tiers up there anyways. Okay. Now you just leave your floor. You have your first knife piece. I am not going to fight Mother on this run, believe it or not. I don't think it's really important for us right now, but what I will do is go down to our normal caves and go there. Would I go mines on this run if I had the bombs for it? Again, probably not. Mines is a fun floor. Ash Pit, not so much. But both of them have, like, really strange enemies that can hit you from, like, you know, across the map, or, you know, rocks rain down and kill you. So it's a bit of a struggle down there, but I think I'm fine just going caves and sticking with that. Alt Path does, I guess, technically give us more items for Damocles. It's 2 items per item room at that point. I guess it always is, though, either way. But we have the you know, the blind choices down there and things like that. But I think I'm confident just going regular path here. We're not losing out anything by going here. And even if we do end up dying on this floor somehow, we do have Guppy's Collar for the free respawn if it so happens to proc for us, which there were times in the streak. There was one episode in particular that some of you were like, this is the best episode of the streak so far, where we were on the chest with, I think it was an Eden run, I think. And we died, respawned with Guppy's Collar, went back into that room, died again, and then respawned again with Guppy's Collar. And now we're here today with a 106 win streak. So Guppy's Collar is one of the only reasons that we're at this streak right now, believe it or not. Okay, you gotta respect the classics here. You gotta respect the classics. I will say as well, my palm is like burning right now because of my scab I have on there. If you think, I'm gonna, you know, say this to the camera right now. If you think you are immune to Mario Party palm blisters, think again. Because I have never had a blister since I was like, you know, maybe 5 years old. Like, literally 13, 14 years ago. I'm 19 now, Ben. Get over it. 14 years ago. And I played one minigame for 30 seconds yesterday. And now I have one of the most painful ones of my entire existence. Although I will say, like, Mario Party as it is right now, like, the new one, it's already in my top, like, 5 games of the year. That sounds dumb, but, like, hear me out here. At first, I wasn't so sure about it. I was kind of like, I don't like how the UI looks. The menuing is very awkward at points with no, having like no, well, here's the thing. With Nintendo games, what it'll usually do is it'll give you a prompt to choose yes or no. But before that prompt, you have to hit A to activate the prompt. Like, you know, it'll be like, you know, what do you want to choose? Hit A. And then your choices show up. With Mario Party, it's, what do you want to choose? No prompt, choices show up. So you can occasionally hit A by accident in certain occasions, really good for us. But once you get used to that, the game is like, I would say, you know, at this point, it is flawed extremely with some of the mini games and the balancing. But I don't think I've ever had an occasion where like a game that grows on me that fast has to be good, right? I played it, you know, I was a little salty at first with it because I wasn't winning, and I was playing a lot of 1v3 games, and they were all pretty unbalanced. As 1v3s usually are, though, like any Mario Party game. They're pretty unbalanced, but you get past all of that, and you get used to it, and man, that game is really, really good. Me and Desi have played it, like, literally, like, maybe, like, 2 hours every day, like, since it came out. That's impressive. Ah, great. Love me some Krampus gaming here. We do have the bones. Oh, okay, don't die here, please. Whoo, hey, that was a little close, buddy. And money equals power off the Krampus drop. Well, well, well. Can we get a bastard box on this floor, please? I have a bunch of soul hearts to use. No, but that's there. We can only bomb a machine once with this new patch. And was that enough money? It was enough money. Okay. I feel like every time we play as this character, I know that we have birthright for better items, but whenever we play as this character, we literally always find glowing hourglass. I feel like it is literally the best active item as this character, because you get in the room, you get out of there, go back in, try it again, free extra chance, free mantle back, like free respawns and shit. It's impressive. This item is very, very impressive, and even on non-lost characters, it's still really good. We got it on our Tainted Lost run recently too, with Birthright as well, so pretty similar Lost archetype runs right now. And it does suck to say goodbye to Book of the Bones, Book of the Dead, if you will, because that item is really good defensively for you. But would you rather have occasional bone orbitals for blocking tiers, or have an entire free restart on any room you walk into? Weigh your chances. Weigh your goddamn chances there. But I had a great time yesterday. So I think I said it before in a video, but Mr. Olexa himself texted me one day and was like, "Hey BD, let's do a co-op run on my streak, and we'll see where we go from there." I'm like, "All right, man, that sounds cool." And I was pretty excited for it because he's, you know, he's a bigger YouTuber than me. He's sizably, like, he's like maybe 5 times my size in subscriber count and even views to some extent. Like, he's a bigger guy, and he's a very nice person as well. I've talked to him in the past, you know, for our tournaments and for events and things like that. He's always been there to help me out with those. And we played some co-op on his modded streak yesterday, and it was really fucking fun. I gotta say, I had a great time with that. And he is, I think, the one other person in my, like, Isaac field that can make the same dumb choices as me and get away with it. Like, I make some pretty dumb, like yesterday's run, going to Darkroom, really, really dumb choice. Extremely dumb choice. However, it worked out for me. And the same goes for him. Whenever he makes those choices, man, they always work out for him too. So it was a very nice, like, we can make dumb choices and have fun. And it's a really nice kind of, like, you know, commentating synergy there. Because we both like picking up bad items, making bad choices. Our commentary is pretty on track. So I had a great time with that yesterday. So I believe that video comes out maybe, like, today or tomorrow. But go to Alexa's channel. You can find it by looking up Olexa on YouTube. And give it a check. Because I will say, that was, is this a ghost chest? No, it is not. That was an extremely fun time. Extremely fun time. But I'm gonna have him on the 4-player file one of these days, I think, soon, just because maybe we do go to, nah, don't go to mines. Because once again, like, the dude and I can talk back to back pretty well. We have good conversations, I would say, which is, believe it or not, it's really hard to find people. Excuse me real quick. It's very hard to find people in the YouTube game that you're able to commentate with off the bat, and it's not, you know, too overbearing or too underbearing. Like, there were times where, sure, you know, we both didn't talk for, like, you know, 5 seconds. We were waiting for the other person to say something, and but that stuff happens. That stuff happens generally with almost, oh, look at that, any kind of combination of people on the planet. Especially, okay, get out of there, please. Especially, this is really good for us. On your first time collab, different waves here. That happens. I had no idea. I guess I learned that the hard way this time. Pretty easy waves, though, nonetheless. But that happens occasionally with people that you're not used to talking to on a daily basis. Like, we've only ever talked in a call once before. And that was for our tournament back in the first month of this game's release, Repentance's release. So it's been a long time. But the fact that it worked out the way that it did, I was very happy with, and he had a good time. It sounded like the run was also a game break and a half. That run was crazy. But yeah, no, I hope that we get to do more stuff in the future together, just because he's a great guy, and it's a good way for us both to grow. And I think that you guys as a viewer would like that kind of video, just because a lot of you are here, I think, for just my solo commentary rants, and that's fine. But me talking to other people too is like, it's me but better. I feel like a lot of you, I understand, like, only like, you know, I like when you talk to yourself. You have, you know, your own combos with yourself. I get that 100%. I understand that, I do. But I kind of like the way that I talk with other people as well. It is a lot harder than you guys, I think, realize, just to talk to yourself over and over and over and over for hours on end every single day, because you get lonely and you're like, oh man, I want to, you know, make a joke to somebody, but I can't because no one else is here. Or you make a joke to yourself and you don't laugh because you're like, okay, is anyone gonna find that joke funny? You know, it's awkward, and it's an adjustment, and it's more fun with somebody else, which obviously, I mean, everybody knows that. Okay, oh my god, everybody knows that when you're talking to somebody else, it's more fun than talking to yourself, mostly. And that's why I like the 4-player file so much. A lot of you, again, watch that as well, and I appreciate that. It's a very fun series, but I enjoy doing the 4-player file and co-op Isaac more than solo Isaac at this point, because it's just another person to bounce conversation off of, and get different insights and stuff too. I mean, look at me, right? Like, I can say whatever I want on this streak, and because I'm talking to myself, nobody can like contest that, right? Like, I'm talking to myself. These are my points and my opinions, and it's kind of like it's an echo chamber of the same conversation over and over again. When I have somebody like Merm or M or Olexa in the same call as me talking to me, we get more of like that kind of conflict, and I think it's more fun to listen to, personally at least. Again, like it's not telling you guys, oh, you guys have to watch, you know, all of the 4-player file. You got to watch all of my co-op runs and stuff like that. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that from a commentator's perspective, doing it with somebody else is a lot more comforting. And I did mention a couple days ago that in the future of this streak, it might become like a nice pills. It might become like a co-op streak for a couple runs at some point, just to keep myself, you know, in the fresh zone of content. And a lot of you seem like you were okay with that. Some of you less so. It's hard to make that choice, because while I do this for you guys and also for myself, well, let me back up there. I do this mostly for you guys to have content to watch, because I also enjoy doing this, obviously. I have a fun time playing Isaac, but I also do it for myself. And because of that, I have to always ask myself, as a person, you know, and as a viewer of my own channel, what would I want to watch? If I still watch Isaac content, you know, like I used to watch Isaac videos, like literally, I would say close to every day of my life before I started doing YouTube myself. And when I started doing YouTube myself, I'd always ask myself, like personally, if I was making videos, what would I want to watch? And like, what would I be interested the most in watching as a viewer? And I apply that like mindset to my own content here on YouTube. And that's, I think, part of the reason why I got a really fast start. Was I wasn't trying to make videos that were, you know, very basic and appealing to a big, you know, amount of people. I try to appeal to myself as an average person, and that's like a secret to YouTube success, I guess. So when I look at Isaac right now, and I'm like, everybody's doing their own streaks, right? Everybody has their own Eden or random or modded streaks going on, and they're fun to watch, but they do get a bit tedious. I understand that. How do you spice that up? Well, I think underutilized, that doesn't do anything for us. An underutilized mechanic and underutilized video style of Isaac are the co-op runs, because I love watching multiplayer Isaac, and I think you guys like watching it too. The 4-player file is a huge success for me on this channel. Great boss fight. Double devil items here, plus a potential deal. You're joking. Nice kill, and you're dead. Bye-bye. Yo, a theme is iframes. That's 2 parts conjoined, and this is going to be... Well, you know... Holy shit. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Why don't we... Huh? You can't go back in? That makes 0 sense. That makes literally 0 sense to me. You can't walk back into your devil? Okay, well, whatever. Honest to God, I'd rather have the familiars right now. I was gonna go back out, pick up Delirium for Conjoined, but I guess I can't anymore. Oh well. Thanks, Isaac. You're really cool in that regard. You're really cool. Maybe a bug, who knows? Maybe an intentional feature. I don't know. Either way, I understand why it's there. Who cares? But when I watch when I want to look up Isaac YouTube, I wish more people did like co-op styled videos, because I think that they have, out of any kind of Isaac twist or any kind of Isaac, you know, special series, it has the biggest potential to take off, and I'm still trying to capitalize on that, and it's working out pretty well for me. But I want to know, what if you're still watching the video all the way like this far in, what percentage of you guys like would be interested in watching a co-op streak for like, maybe let's say like at the most like 10 episodes, right? How many of you guys would want to watch that? And how many of you wouldn't care? And how many of you like would not watch it? Like, would be like, I'm not gonna watch that series. I only want to watch for you solo talking. I guess that's what I should ask. Would you guys watch that series, or would you not watch it? If you don't care, just say yes, because then you would watch it at that point. This is gonna be huge for us. Give me a double charge here, please. That's an infinite hourglass for us here. Maybe even like bloody recharge or stores charge, stuff like that, maybe. I'll come back for you. I don't want to lose too much damage with our money equals power, but you could be pretty useful for us. I think that for me as a YouTuber, I want to do that co-op streak. Because once the 4-player file ends and I'm still doing my regular-ass Isaac streak, I'm going to miss playing co-op. I really am. It's the most fun way to play Isaac in this day and age. Solo is fun, sure, but nothing, absolutely nothing compares to, why don't we just, like... Ooh, it's the new item. Let's go. Let's keep our full card as long as we can. That was a pretty sizable damage up for us. We now have the new item, Glass Eye. Glass Eye, I believe, is a, is it a luck up plus a damage up, or just, it might just be damage? I'm not sure, but, oh, hey, let's not do that there, huh? It's one of the newer ones added to rebalance the, pools, because people complained that the boss pool interpetence was way too weighted towards, like, HP upgrades, which, yeah, you know, I agree with that. You would rarely, like, whenever you saw Stapler before this patch came out, like, oh yeah, Stapler, let's go. It's the best item in this pool because it was one of the very few, like, damage ups you could find, which it does suck, I get it, but I don't know if we needed, like, necessarily 3 damage ups in our boss pool. I think that just having, like, 1 or 2 more was fine. The 3 is, like, that's pretty powerful, even though we haven't seen any of them except for that one yet. 3 is still a lot of extra stuff to find, but we'll see. You know, we're still on the, like, the second day of the patch being out. I don't want to make any assumptions of the balancing yet, just because that'd be kind of unfair to the devs, I feel like. Especially, you know, Kilburn and Leather Ice Cream for making the assumption that it's unbalanced again, which I don't think it really is. We've only seen one of the items so far, and it was in a boss trap room. Not even, it wasn't even like a boss drop. It was just a regular-ass boss trap room there, so I guess it is fine. I'm just talking out my ass here like I normally do. But if I had a second person here, I wouldn't be talking out of my ass now, would I? But the co-op streak would probably function like a, because the biggest issue with that is that because these videos are daily, getting everyone to record, or, like, you know, whoever I want on the streak to record, like, videos every single day, it would be a big commitment. It would require people who are either already into the content creation game or are committed to it, or people who just don't have anything better to do with their time, like maybe Merm, huh? We'll get Merm on there too. I don't know if I would stick with just one person, or if I do like a multitude of like different guests every once in a while, you know? We'll see how that, we'll see. Again, at the current moment, it is just a hypothetical. Nothing is guaranteed there. Okay. We are good to finish this floor, I think. Yeah, as it stands now, it is just like a hypothetical. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is for sure here. It's all just there. Do I want to go back and play our battery bump for a battery item drop, which could make our glowing hourglass super useful? Or do I want to save my money, keep the damage, and just go on? I'm going to just keep my damage, I think, because battery bumps take a long time to pay out. We might give him like 40 cents, lose like 2 full damage ups, and then get nothing still, so I'm gonna, oh, great, Red Mom. I'm gonna stick with the, I want my bombs out here for sure. Where are you? Oh, hey, thank you, Athame, for that. Or Empty Vessel, I mean, sorry. We have homing bombs that are also, sad bombs with what's it called? Continue, oh boy. Get out of there. Be a little safer this time, will ya? Will ya? Okay. Again, go in again. Watch out for your doors. Keep the foot at bay. Alright, go back and get another charge on your thing here. The Red Mom fight is bullshit. I'll say it. The Red Mom fight is the worst fight in this game. I have 10 damage, and she has this much HP, and she's like invincible for half the fight. You can't even hit her for most of this fight. You gotta like really wait it out. There you go. Good. Good dammy. Okay, you're cool. You can go for, I guess you want to go negative this run for a bunch of free devil items. Oh my god. I can only grab one, and plan C is not the option here. What I was thinking about doing was taking plan C and then full carding, going to beast. If you don't know, plan C is a free beast win. But that would mean going through Mausoleum or Gehenna, which would be way worse. Then going up to all the Ascension paths, and then fighting Dogma, and not getting hit twice in a room doing that. Losing out on Glowing Hourglass as well. Eye of Belial is like a really big range, and it's homing shots, and it's piercing, and all that good stuff. We got some cards in here. What are you? Death card's good for these waves, I guess. 2 Fool cards? Get out of there then. Who cares? Get out of that room and just go back and grab your cards when you walk back in there. Fool card? Fool card. Oh, they're both death. My bad. There goes our Fool card. Kind of sucks. We're going to be fine, though. Instant Larry death there. Okay, this run, I think, is going to be a win. I've said it before. The Lost is not a hard character. He's a scary character, but he was not... So many charge keys this run. He is not a hard character by any means. I think the Lost is, like, extremely manageable if you just take your time. Like, right now, half an hour Womb 1, it's a bit slower than average, but it's still, like, a good pace. I think taking your time on these runs, like, if we would have, you know, rushed through and not had Damocles or not had, you know, Empty Vessel and stuff like that, we would be in a much worse place. Also, very, very quick Womb floor here. Mr. Fred fight coming up. Very nice to see a quick floor for us right now. Happy to see us getting some better luck here. Okay, wait for this. Put a bomb down. And you're dead. Beautiful. Okay, another devil deal as well. That's good. That's Mom transformation, I think. Not yet. That's also really good. It's more damage for us. Free. You could have taken Ocular Rift there and had some pretty insane like build going on, but the problem with Ocular Rift is that it makes enemies and their movements like super hard to read. You put one bad tier down and it sucks everything into you, you're fucked. You're done. The run is over. I actually don't like Ocular, you know, that much. Watch out, please. I think it's a bit overrated, and I think it's a little scary. I've had runs where on the 4-player file especially, because there's 4 of us shooting out tiers, where Ocular has kind of like fucked us over like really, really badly. And ever since those runs, I've really never wanted to play as that with that item ever again. If it's my first devil item, sure, I'll grab it, because it can make, you know, boss fights and tiers really easy. But if it's this late into a run, I don't think it's worth grabbing at all. You've passed your hardest parts of the game so far. Don't worry about it. Now, it is helpful on fights like Mom's Heart and Isaac. We're already at tier cap, though. Yeah, we're already at 5. There's no point in grabbing this. Unless, let's try it out, though, real quick. You are a shot speed down, and you are... I'll play it out. Why not? They should be pretty easy fights for us anyways, yeah? Uy! Can you not spawn on top of me like that? Jesus Christ, Edmund, fix your game. The patch just came out, I know, but still... That was scary. That was extremely scary. All right, free shot speed down for us. Would you look at that? Tiers are a bit more manageable now, very slightly, but still looks a little better for us right now. I think we're going negative, though, is a thing. And Ocular Rift really sucks on Satan, because it pulls the hooves in and the leeches in at the same time, making any kind of like strategy pretty much null and void. Not good, not good, not good. We're also about to have max money equals power, plus Whore of Babylon. Uh-oh. Get out of there, please. Don't risk that shit. Plus Whore of Babylon. Plus, what else? We got Pentagram, Glass Eye. Is that it? Stapler 2. Okay, so 13 damage is very, very good. It's what I would consider, you know, the minimum amount of damage for fighting Beast on a solo run. So if we could beat Beast with this kind of build, we can definitely beat Satan and the Lamb. We fought Lamb last time in under 10 minutes and won with taking 1 hit. Let's do it again with an even safer build than last time's build. You are useless. What I really wanted to see on this run, though, was any kind of luck-based, like, tier effect. We don't have any as far as I'm concerned. And that's the issue right now, is that Perfection's doing really good for our room drops and, like, chest opens and stuff, but, it's not giving us any, like, offensive capability here. Which, you know, it's not like we're losing anything by having the Perfection. We're actually just straight up gaining stuff, but it'd be nice to gain a little bit more. Can I maybe see, like, I don't know. What's a luck? I guess, you know, Ocular Rift is luck-based, sure. Maybe it would have been fine for us to have that against Mom's Heart and Satan. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think if you're debating over if Ocular Rift is good for your run or not, you're kind of just splitting hairs and it's not worth the discussion. Like, look at our DPS right now. We're doing, like, way past fine. Way past fine. We have occasional little gish slowness tiers. Get out of there. Do not die to that brimstone attack. That is horrendous. Ay. We had nowhere to go there. The tiers were blocking our movement and everything. It was a rough patch. We'll get one more charge here and go back in and try it all over again. Remember, it's important that you're just playing defensively. If you are rushing into everything you do and you're not really paying attention, like, you're going to be dying a lot. If you're taking your time, you know, using all your cards effectively, your pills effectively, and managing your active item, and oh god, and your defense, like, you will have no chance of losing, like, any run. Because right now, we get pretty much effectively 2 to 3 tries on every single boss in this game, which, I mean, as this character, like, we only have to take 1 hit per room. That's giving you, like, it's like having 3 extra lives. That's really, really good. Get to the side, fire it out, watch for lasers. Those are your biggest enemies right now. Okay. Go against the wall. Easy tier pattern here. Just don't get in your own head about it. Stay very frosty. Okay, lump suck. Oh, there we go. Free iframes, kill it, and you're good. Devil Deal gives us Ghost, baby. We're finally conjoined with Continuum, dude. Let's go. This is going to be quite the fun run, it looks like. We're going to have a good old time. You have negatives, so go down. Come on, game. We also have, don't forget, 4 more devil items on the final floor of this game. Those could be 9 lives. It could be Guppy for us. What does this do right now? That's wacky. I kind of like that. I'm taking Rainbow Worm over Perfection right now. I'm a pro player. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing here. I mean, look at this. You're going to debate with the king on this build right now? We have so many tiers coming out. More money for our non-existent money equals power build. Yeah, I'm taking Rainbow Worm. Screw it. Perfection does literally nothing for us right now. However, I will say this. I'm going to go back and grab it before the end of this floor, because it will give us more chest drops on the dark room for more items. So it's going to be really, really, really good to have for the dark room. But for this floor, like, there's no reason to have it. That's pretty nice. That's also really good for us. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to be in a good place. I know a lot of you dislike Conjoined, and I don't really get why. It has literally never ruined any run for me. In fact, it's won runs for me. I've never had a run get ruined by Conjoined. You know, I'm going to go back and grab Perfection here. Who cares? You don't want to forget it on accident. I've never had a run ruined by Conjoined. A lot of you are saying, like, oh, it's bad, it's a damage down, but it is like a 0.2% damage down, and you get an extra 2 full tiers coming out. Look at this build right now. You're going to tell me this build sucks? I don't think so. This build's insanely good for us. Where is our Satan fight? Over here? I'm guessing right or up. Screw it. Open that up. Who cares? Nothing good for us. Not this way. That was an amazing instant like button press there. That room could have killed us very easily. Although the benefit now is, I forgot, Mantle got buffed. We actually have a full second of invincibility as the loss of Mantle now. It used to be back in the previous patch, for those of you who are console spoiled right now. In early Repentance PC builds, this was a... God, it was a half-second iframe thing, which is god-awful. All right, go in. Get your bombs ready. That was so good. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. All right, more bombs. Keep it out there. Good, good, good. Your phase 1 is dead. All right. Now the strategy is bombs everywhere. Bombs everywhere, and you win. Look at that. Look at how good this build is, dude. No void right now. If we get void, maybe I'll go after the lamb, but right now I feel pretty good about this run. Go into the dark room. Maybe, please, Guppy here, one at a time. Really good for... Oh, it takes... Oh, they fixed it. No. So, it used to be, if you did 1 chest at a time, you would get all the items. Now, out of anything there, except for 9 lives, I would have grabbed Twisted Pair either way. I mean, come on. Like, can you compete with this shit? You now have 9 tiers that are going to be homing for your final fight, plus Conjoined. So yeah, 9 tiers. They go through walls and back around. Like, they're also piercing and a pseudo homing afterwards. Like, come on. You aren't beating this shit. Genuinely, you are not. That's really good for us right now. This could be our 9 lives drop, though. This could be our 9 lives drop. Oh, it is! I'm taking this, too. Fuck it, dude. We have a great run right now. Will I fight Delirium? Honestly, dude, fuck it. Yeah, if we get the portal, I'll fight him. 100%. No holds bars. I will do it. This build will crush Delirium, I think. I mean, look at we get one cool tier effect that's not Fire Mind, please, and we crush. We're not, you know, instantly killing anything, but like look right now. It's a storm. It's a hailstorm of tiers right now. This is insane. If I hear any conjoined slander in the comments today, I'm banning you from my YouTube channel. Free. More bomb synergies as well. Oh, how do our bombs look now? Pretty good is the answer to that question. Where do we go? Already went up. I guess we went the wrong way entirely, huh? Delirium's fucked. If we go to Delirium, he's fucked. Plus, I will say too, like, yes, we could technically die on Delirium. We do have almost potentially like infinite tries, a guaranteed 9 tries on the boss fight, potentially more with Guppy's collar. If we get Guppy this floor, I'll guarantee to go fight if we get the option. We don't need that right now. We already have max tiers. We're going every wrong direction. However, we're getting some really good items. We already had piercing, I guess, but still, it's nice to have Dorito tiers once again. And nothing over here. Okay, back to your starting room, and the other way. Yeah, this looks like it's a dead end, but it's got to be the right way. I think we saw every door previously already. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. Oh my god. Okay. Again, no conjoined slander, no almond milk slander, and no fire mind slander either, apparently. Holy shit, that item crushed. That could kill us, yeah, I understand that. Please host hat one of these rooms or Pyromaniac, that would be insane. That would be a guaranteed victory for us. I'm sure our sad bombs are like complete trash now. Let's test it out. They're not terrible, but they're way worse than they used to be. Way, way worse. There's a little forgotten joke for you in that room. All right, game. I think we've guaranteed won this. Just give me a void portal and make the run last completely longer. Here we did a full clear. Oh my god. Holy shit. Why is it our last item that we grabbed? Why is it the last one? Please. Uh-oh. Please give me the option to go to, like, Delirium right now. I need this. I need this. Give me, like, a super secret room. Give me, like, a regular secret room with a void portal in it. Something crazy here. Something crazy, please. Wait a minute. I am so good at this game. We can still get the void portal, guys. We can still get it. Holy shit, my brain is... That was our first item. I said, oh, it's pretty bad for us. I might be... I can't even speak right now. I can't even speak right now. Die. Die. Holy shit, he's dead already. Void portal, please. No. Whatever, guys. Well... If you enjoyed that run, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small guy like me, including subscribing to the channel also helps me out a great deal. Aside from that, all of my stuff is down below. Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Got a great community in Discord. Join that if you want to. Aside from that, guys, I've been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.